And we're live. All right. Hello, everyone. Yes, hello, everyone, and welcome to another Anime Club After Dark podcast episode. My name is Alex. You can call me Senpai. And tonight, I am joined by my friend Chinoda here because it is that time of year again, Chinoda. In fact, this year is almost half over. That's hard to believe, isn't it?
Something Blink 182.
Yeah. You blink 182 times and it's already half the year. So yeah, I mean, it's nearly July. That means the summer anime season is very, very fast approaching, and that means it is time for us to go over the upcoming season chart and look at the things that are coming out this summer that we're looking forward to, the things we think might be hits or misses, hot or not, all that good stuff.
Alex,
Yes.
I have to unfortunately deliver you the news that it's already started, actually. So
That's true. I mean, there are a few things we're going to talk about tonight that I think have had a few episodes, at least one or two, if not more episodes that have aired already, including one that has a very interesting release/marketing concept going on. But Ghost in the Shell, let's go. We'll get to it. But before we do get started, a couple of things I do want to mention. First of all, whether you are watching this live or you're watching this after the fact, first of all, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. If you are here live, follow along in the chat. Join in the conversation with us. The streams are always much more fun when people join in on the convos. Also, like the stream.
Say I'm wrong live.
Yeah, you get to hear me react to you having a bad take in chat. What could be more fun? But I'll also like the stream if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. That kind of stuff really does help us out a lot. It makes our stuff get seen by more and more people. That means more and more people stop by. Join our Discord server. It is linked down below in the description. It's also pinned in the chat. You can always find out what we have going on stream-wise in there. You don't have to worry about the algorithm feeding you anything. You will always know when we are live. Plus, we have great conversations that go on in there with other members of our community. We have watch parties. We have community game nights that go on in there sometimes. Speaking of watch parties, after this stream is over, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, I will be on our Discord server hosting a World Cup watch party for Turkey versus USA. So do stop by for that if you want to watch along with me. And, since I've mentioned it, I got to do it.
USA! 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 USA!
Always.
US has already moved on to the round of 32, so the game they're playing doesn't really mean a whole lot, but I'm still going to watch. If you join, we got cookies and brownies. Hell yeah. Give me one of them. Actually, I do have some cookies in the pantry. I will also be drinking later, so it could get very, very fun. Who knows? But yeah, join for that. Also, because of that, we do have a bit of a time crunch. We can't go over like 3 hours. I don't think we will. I don't think we're going to be here for 3 hours, but there is a bit of a time crunch time limit to how long we can go tonight. So hopefully it doesn't go that long. Trying to think if there's anything else before we move. Oh, you know what I should do? Because I can do this now, is I should let y'all have some music in the background while we do this. How about that?
Let's go, BGM.
There you go. Y'all should be able to hear that now. We got some good Skyrim and Oblivion music in the background. It's gonna be really great, especially since a lot of the stuff we're talking about is fantasy related. It's also not gonna fuck us over with copyright. But yeah, I think that's about it. So I think we're good to get into what we want to talk about tonight. So we're basically like we did last time. We're just kind of gonna go down the seasonal chart and talk about stuff as we feel like we have stuff to talk about. We need more sci-fi. I agree. We need more good sci-fi anime. There's such a lull in good sci-fi anime that's come out over the last, I want to say, nearly decade. Let's be honest.
Yeah, like we've had a couple of ones here and there. Nowhere near enough though, and nowhere near high quality enough. One of the biggest standouts is, ironically, just a remake, Legends of the Galactic Heroes.
Yeah.
Which is excellent. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, give me more. I want more. And little tangent. Off to a great start. There is actually in the gaming communities, there is a resurgence of want for sci-fi games as well. It's in terms of Mass Effect. So Mass Effect likes.
You know what we don't need. Again, tangent. What we don't need, gaming developers, is another extraction shooter. You can stop now. We get it.
God.
We don't need another extraction shooter. We don't need like 18 more of those. We don't need extraction shooter, but
good for the people that play them. I appreciate that they have a game. And I don't want them to fail or anything.
No, me neither.
But at the same time, I'm just like, come on, devs, I know you want to make more. I know you're constrained by the corpos, but come on, give us a little something.
Give me something. Give me something that isn't a Souls-like, a rogue-like, or an extraction shooter, please.
It doesn't even have to be AAA. Give me the AA sci-fi games. I love those.
It's crazy. We're off on such a tangent. This is really more of a conversation for a WTF, but I'm really surprised over the last few years how like the very small indie game developers have been doing really well, especially like the single developer games. Have been doing really.
There's so much passion, and you could tell.
There's a lot of slop. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of shit and stuff that gets dropped on Steam for like $2, and it's like this bitch that's ain't even worth $1. But there's also some really good gems. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, let's get into the season chart before we get off on a massive tangent. We'll start at the top like we always do. My boy Mushoku Tensei coming back for a 3rd season. Rudy is back. Also, Eris looking hella angry in everything. I'm here for it. Also, I should actually click on this so we can see what we're talking about. Are you as excited as I am?
Alex, to say I'm excited doesn't even begin. I'm just like, oh my god, our girl is coming back, and you get to deal with the trauma of everything that's happened so far.
Yeah.
I am so excited.
I don't want to like do any kind of spoilers or anything for previous seasons, because I feel like Mushoku Tensei is the type of story that if you've never read the source material, go in as blind as possible. Watching it from the beginning, because it is quite the treat. I know there's a lot of people who look at it at surface level and think this is just gooner bait, and it's like, okay, yeah, kinda. You're not entirely wrong, but if you can look past that, there's a genuinely good story with lots of great character development that take place over its 2 seasons it already has.
Now, I will say there are some problematic stuff which I can somewhat agree of, like Rudis being older than he actually is, and getting together with
teenagers
that are yeah teenagers, and when he's like so much older, it's a kind of a creep thing. Yes, there are some defenses for it. I can't say they're the best, but I can't
say
argue
they're the worst
for them either. Yeah, like I've seen so much worse.
Yeah.
That being said, the overall story is fantastic still.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you're willing to overlook some aspects that may be a little problematic, there's genuinely good character-driven stories here, with some very interesting, complex characters, and not just the main characters. It's the kind of story where I feel like even the side characters or the supporting characters get a lot to do, and they get a lot of development throughout the runtime.
Of world building, and everyone and everything actually matters. That's one of the greatest parts.
A ton of world building. I'm super excited that it's back. It's studio bind. It's pretty much everyone is back. One thing I don't know for sure, although I highly suspect, is this is going to be another split core season, where we'll probably get this third season split into a part 1 that's like 12 or 13 episodes, and then a part 2 that's the same. Because they've done that, I think, for every season, both of the first 2 seasons so far, where they've been split core. So I'm okay with that, especially since the wait time is usually about 2 or 3 seasons in between. So I feel like that's acceptable. That to me is acceptable. I'll tell you this much: for an isekai fantasy series, they have handled this so much better in terms of their release than ReZero ever has.
Oh God, they've actually had a schedule in the first place. Is the greatest thing.
Absolutely. And I think we've only had to wait 2 years roughly, or a year and a half to 2 years in between each season, which again I feel is a fine enough wait. With ReZero, the wait between the first and the second season was, I think, 5 years. That's way too much.
It was an insane amount of time. Yeah. Luckily, it had the fan base that stayed with it, but it is an insane amount of time.
Yeah. Which I say that because ReZero's 4th season? Yeah, 4th.
Yes.
Fourth season is currently airing right now, and they're not doing a split core with that, it seems, like they did for season 3, 2. I can't remember which one now.
3.
But I'm super excited to see where this goes as someone who has not read the source material. I know John is someone who's read the source material and really, really likes it. He knows where it's going, and I think he said that where the part they're getting to is like the peak, if I remember correctly, in terms of like the storytelling. So that makes me even more excited to see what's coming with this. That's really all I got to say about Mushoku Tensei. I will definitely be watching. This is one thing I will probably be watching week to week. I don't watch a lot of things weekly anymore. I usually let a few weeks go by and then binge stuff and then say, okay, by the end of the season I'll watch everything else. But I will definitely be watching this week to week. For sure.
Yeah, same.
In fact, I might be doing watch parties in our Discord server for it. So
that will be hype. Look forward to it. Sunday watch parties.
Well, I don't know if it'll be Sundays, but it'll be some days.
Yeah. Some days.
Speaking of things that have been gone for a while and are coming back, the very, very, very long-awaited second season of Yojo Senki, a.k.a. the saga of Tanya the Evil.
Alex.
Yes.
I actually cried.
Do not, please. I was going to say, please do not say what I know is going through your mind right now.
What? No.
It is Tanya.
I don't know what you think.
Be careful what you say.
Don't be weird about it. Come on, man. No, I am beyond hyped. I've been waiting for this for so goddamn long.
You and everyone else.
When we would see the day. We really didn't know when we would see the day. Like, we kept on getting announcements of like, yeah, we're working on it. It's actually in production. But I'm like, until I see something, I don't know. And then they're like, here it is. Here's the teaser trailer. Then here's the trailer, and like then here's the date of when it's gonna start. And I'm like, oh God, it's real.
I just want to point out, so this is the first season right here of Yojo Senki. The final episode aired on March 31st of 2017. 2017. It's been nearly 10 fucking years. Now, granted, we got a movie. We got a movie out of it in 2019. But still,
fun movie at that.
It was a fun movie, but it wasn't like it didn't feel like a proper sequel, like the second season is really shaping up to be. And this is another thing that I talk about, like, and I talk about this ad nauseum. I know, but man, when you take this long to make a sequel season, it really it really dampens my ability to get hype about it, because since it's been so long, even for the movie, since it's been so long, I now have to go back and rewatch everything to remember what happened. It's been that long. I remember the gist of what happens in season 1, and I remember the gist of what happens in the movie, but it's been, again, nearly 10 years since the end of the first season. I got to go back and rewatch it to get all the small points and details that I'm sure are going to get brought back up in the second season. And I feel like I shouldn't have to do that.
Some of them do matter. Some of it doesn't. I'll say that as one of the manga readers for this.
You mean
yeah?
light
Some
novel?
of it matters. Some of it doesn't. No,
Or you just
manga.
okay, because the original source is a light novel.
Yeah, it is. But I haven't read it yet.
Because I've read the light
manga.
novels. Well, I've read the first 2 volumes.
Yeah, but I will say it's very worth checking out both versions, because the light novel and the manga are actually quite different, and both of them are excellent. Like, you can't go wrong either way.
For sure.
Now, there is a worry I have, because the director actually has changed for the
I noticed that
first
too.
season. Yeah, for the first season and the movie, it used to be Yutaka
Uemura. Yeah.
Uemura. Yeah. Now it's Takayuki Yamamoto. Now he's not from nowhere. He's worked on a couple of things. So
They're on the screen right now.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. So it's not like he doesn't have episode director
He's
some.
from what I can see here, he's never been like the chief director of a project, but he's done a lot of episode direction, which is good.
Singular.
And
Yeah.
he's also got some storyboard experience, which I feel like all the really great anime directors start out as storyboard artists.
Yeah, no, and it's absolutely important, as you can see, when you compare to other people. So, this is going to be his first project as the main director. Makes me a little bit nervous. From the trailer I watched, I feel like they captured it pretty well, but I wonder if that's because of the people who animated it, or how much of it is credited to the director himself. I'm a little bit worried. I hope he can do well. We'll see. Either way, Aoyuki is back, so
Hell
I'm
yeah.
sure she can carry this.
My fucking queen.
The absolute goat.
Look at
this.
Look at all these great roles. Look at all these fantastic anime roles.
Look at it, and you can just keep going down.
Look at this. Look at all these great roles. Mao Mao. I mean, come on. Come on. Anyway, it's enough glazing the goat. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just not looking forward to the fact that I have to, in order to remember all the stuff that's happened, I have to go back and watch the first season and rewatch the movie.
Alex, frame of mind. You get to rewatch the first season and the movie.
You know,
how exciting is that?
You know, when you frame it that way, it's not so bad, but it's still time I could spend watching more new shit.
That is true. That is very true. I don't blame you.
But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Studio Nut, still one of the best anime studio names ever.
And damn good studio too. But yeah, no, extremely hyped. So much new artists about to come out. It's gonna be great.
Yes. All right, moving on to one of the third, I guess, most anticipated thing coming out, which is technically already out, and I'm gonna flash forward in a little bit. I'm not gonna go necessarily in order for the next one, because Chinoda, if I had a nickel for every time in the summer 2026 anime season that an anime came out about addiction in some way, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it's happening twice in the same season.
And it's not just any addiction; it's specifically smoking addiction.
Yes,
too.
it's the exact same addiction. So yeah, the first one I want to talk about is I'm not gonna read the fucking Japanese title. The English title is Behind the Supermarket: Smoking with You. Which from all this is also something I mentioned before. Very odd release schedule. So the first 6 episodes of this are basically out on Crunchyroll, and they've been out since June 3rd. And from what I understand, they split the first 6 episodes into 12 half episodes or mini episodes. Very weird release concept, but okay.
Yeah, I hope we get to find out why they did it this way sometime soon, because it's weird. I'm not necessarily complaining about it. I'm not the biggest fan of it either. But that being said, Alex,
Yes, I'm here.
she looks like Makima.
She does. I was gonna bring that up, but yes, the main girl does kind of look like Makima here. I also wanted to bring this up. First of all, kids, don't smoke. It's not good for you. But this is like it's almost framed as like a meet cute kind of thing, which is weird because a lot of these meet cute things you see are like younger characters, high school, middle school, very very young adult, and that's like
one of the things
middle-aged
that I genuinely
people
love about this. This is like for us adults. Like,
it's specifically
can
middle-aged
identify with
people.
this. Yeah,
It's very specifically middle-aged people. Let's not get it twisted. I don't know. Like, I definitely want to check this out. I haven't watched the episodes that have come out yet. Mostly because I'm trying to catch up with the stuff I missed in the spring season before we do our spring look back. Kobayashi, if she started smoking instead of drinking, oh my god.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong in the least. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how this goes because I'm so used to seeing like the meet cute stuff, and it's also listed as an iyashike. So I'm really interested to see how that plays out. Is it really like a romance, or is it more just like a friendship of people that are just interested in the same thing?
So I actually watched a couple of clips that came up
Okay.
on Reddit, and no, it seems like there is a romantic aspect to it.
Okay. Well, and I mean, in that case, it is just kind of an interesting meet cute in that aspect because so many meet cute romances that I see are much more framed around young people, like high school age people. So yeah, I will be checking this out for sure.
Alex,
What?
the director for this is the same one that did Gushing Over Magical Girls.
Really? I'm
Yes.
looking at this. I'm looking at this right now. This person has had a very eclectic career. Also worked on the Fruits Basket remake, not as a director, but as an episode director and production assistant. Shakugan no Shana, what? Okay,
What the hell is that?
we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Also the director of Gushing Over Magical Girls. Well, you know,
We know it's gonna be directed damn good.
I mean, there's gonna be some lingering shots on certain aspects of female anatomy. I will tell you that much.
I ain't gonna complain, especially for a chick that looks like Makima. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Anyway, I will definitely be checking it out. The other one, which is further down the list because Goat is definitely washed, is Yanni Neko or Chainsmoker Cat. This is just after watching or reading the synopsis here and watching the trailer. Which, by the way, this is going to be exclusively on Netflix worldwide. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll find out, I guess. After reading the synopsis though and watching the trailer, this is just an anime about fucking Finn. Like, what the fuck?
It literally is, but at the same time, like when I first saw her, I was just like, am I looking at Ida? I don't know why. I really don't know why. But
Oh
when
my
I
God.
first saw her, I'm like, That just looks like Ida. I don't know why.
Kind of acts like Ida too.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, my coat really is washed. But yeah, this is just this character, the main character, Yaniko, whatever the cat girl's name is. She's just a femcel. She's just a fucking femcel. Like, holy fuck.
God, I'm gonna fall in love so hard.
Oh my god.
Bad.
She definitely seems like someone who would be on Reddit. That's for damn sure.
Oh, I'm gonna love her.
But yeah, it's just this and the smoking behind the supermarket or whatever it's called. It's so
agenda will be strong.
Yeah, I guess we're just trying to get people addicted to cigarettes again. Fucking fantastic. At least this is framed as her trying to quit, I guess, which is good. But man, it's so weird. It's so weird that these two like anime are coming out in the same season. It's Finn if she was a femcel. This 100%. This is exactly how she was when I first met her.
Oh God, calling her out like this.
Oh my god. Thankfully she's changed, but yeah, it was the first thing I thought of when I watched like the trailer and read the synopsis. Like, Jesus Christ. But I'll check this out too. If for no other reason, it's got cat girls in it, which, hey, cat girls are pretty cool. Who doesn't love cat girls?
Cat girls. It's gonna be pretty damn nice.
But don't smoke, boys and girls. I promise you, it's not good. It's not worth it.
Right.
That's really all I had to say about that. So back to the top, where we belong. I cannot believe this is not further up the list, although it is still pretty far. It's on the second row. The final part of Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War.
All right, Alex, holy shit! I've been tenting hard. I've been tenting for a while. I'll be honest.
Whoa, put that thing away.
I am so excited. I am so ready. Oh my god! Like, after all these years, we're finally getting the final part, and there's a movie version out too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I
have
fun fact,
you.
I'll actually be watching it either tonight or tomorrow. I haven't decided yet.
Have you watched the trailer that's been put out for this yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
One.
I want you to do it right now because I need to hear, because there's a thing that happens in the trailer that I need, because I know you're gonna squee. I know you're gonna actually fucking squee. To be honest, I thought it was finished, but I'm hyped. I think a lot of people thought it was finished, but this is the fourth part is apparently the final part. At least it's called the final part.
Yeah,
it's the fourth and final part of Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War.
Yeah, it's like this is it. This is the very last part until something else.
It's Tite Kubo. There will be something else. Trust me. Trust.
God, I hope so. All right, fine. This is a
Tite Kubo is like Tite Kubo is like I was gonna say like George Lucas, but he sold Star Wars, so I guess he's not like George Lucas. We gotta wait.
You feel no one.
I knew it. That's what I was talking about. Oh my god, he peaked his mic so much he just vanished into the ether.
Yes.
He's actually having he's having a bit of a issue right here. Yes, I knew this would happen when he watched it. I knew it would happen.
Okay. Cut it off. I won't watch anymore. Oh, it's everything I wanted and more.
When you hear that song come in, though, like, that's peak. That's so peak.
God, it's the best song ever. I listen to it at work all the freaking time. I don't ever get tired of it. Oh my god, no. I didn't watch the trailer because one, I read the manga. Two, I was like, I'm watching this no matter what. I don't need to watch the trailer. Alex needed me to watch.
I needed everyone, because I knew that was gonna be your reaction, because it was kind of my reaction too. Like when I first watched this trailer, I was like that Leo gif where it's like pointing at the screen, like that's me. I know that. That I clap for Bleach.
I do clap for Bleach, absolutely. No, this it looks hype as fuck. It's the songs, the visuals, everything about this last core has been beyond amazing.
It's been peak.
It's been absolutely every season that it's actually aired. It's been my personal favorite, just because
it's such a shame.
It's actually good.
It's such, number one, it's such a shame that it's taken this long to get it, but it's also such a shame that more of Bleach isn't like this.
It took a while for it to really get there, and I think how it was produced back in the day is the reason why it isn't like how it is now. But now that it's all over, they can actually do it with the proper respect it deserves. And they've been doing it. That's the great part.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's just, I feel like, for kind of like how, well, myself and many others would react to, like, One Piece. Like, the beginning of One Piece's anime is horribly paced. It's heinously paced. And I feel like that turns a lot of people, myself included, off of it. That's why I'm kind of excited for, as much of a Bleach hater as I am portrayed to be, I am actually kind of excited about the upcoming, like, remake, which is wild to say that we're getting a remake of something that's still currently airing. I don't think that's ever happened before in the history of media, where you get a remake of something that's coming out while it's airing. But yeah, the new One Piece, like, reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it, that's coming out from Studio Wit, I definitely want to check that out, because it's going to follow more closely with the manga, in the sense of, like, the pacing of the manga. It's not going to have the filler and the long drawn out stuff to keep the runtime that the original anime production has.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot more interesting. Every single One Piece fan I know is super hyped for
Are we?
it, so
Are we in?
Interesting.
Are we in an era where filler is kind of falling away in favor of, like, more direct adaptations?
We have been for a while now, but that's actually a whole nother topic I don't want to touch right now.
I don't know. It's something I definitely want to talk about at some point, because it feels like there's way less filler in anime now than there ever has been. So One Piece Kai, yes, exactly.
One Piece Kai. It is. It is.
It pretty much is. I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's just the difference is that the original anime is still airing. That's the only difference. But yeah, I'm kind of hyped to see how this finishes up. They've been doing an absolutely banger job with the 1,000-Year Blood War story. And another thing, I feel like if this had happened during, like, the original run of Bleach, it would either A, have been completely, like, drawn out into, like, 500 episodes or whatever, or, like, at least 100, just to pad out runtime for, like, a weekly release, or they would never have given it the time it needed to actually, like, develop properly, and they would have rushed through it in, like, 12 to 20 episodes.
Seriously, the fact that we're getting it how it's been done now, it's such a blessing in disguise, because every episode is peak quality. I feel like there's no episodes that's like, oh, you didn't have to really watch that. No, every episode is a must watch.
Absolutely.
That's how good it is.
Absolutely. So yeah, I will definitely be watching. Moving on to something that isn't about addiction or a sequel. I want to talk about this. Chinoda, do you like lesbians?
I'll say yes, so I don't get hated on. I'm just kidding. Yes, I do.
Remember,
fun. They're
Tite
fun.
Kubo made Chainsaw Man long before actual Chainsaw Man manga came out. Don't say that out loud. You'll get killed. You'll actually get killed. Holy, don't be careful where you say that around. But yes, so you like lesbians. Let me ask you the question again. Do you like lesbians in a very depressing world?
You made me very interested. That's the best kind of lesbians.
Yes. So let me tell you about I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day.
Jesus, this sounds depressing already.
Yes. So essentially imagine an orphanage, right? A girls' orphanage where the girls are not just, they're not trying to find them a home or a loving family. They're actually training them to be soldiers and weapons of war. Now add in a lesbian romance.
Is this Violet Evergarden Light?
No, because that's not gay. Violet Evergarden
It's
is
not,
very
but like
Violet Evergarden is very heteronormative.
it is, but like some of the other aspects, you know, child soldiers and such.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, and they do have the one guy in there that wears high heels, which is kind of base. Let's not kid ourselves. The Yuri War anime. That is exactly what it is. It is the Yuri War anime. This was actually announced quite a while ago, as I recall. Over a year ago, I think this anime was announced.
Wow.
But yeah, it's based on a manga that, from what I understand, is pretty well regarded. It's also still releasing, so we definitely won't get a complete adaptation or anything in this anime season that's coming out. But yeah, and look at this. The main character, voiced by our girl Rie Takahashi, baby.
I wasn't initially planning on watching it, but knowing this new information,
And
and
supporting character, one of the prominent supporting characters, voiced by Yui Ishikawa. Speaking of Violet Evergarden.
well, this has become a must watch.
I feel like it will be for a lot of people. I'm not familiar with the manga. I have not read it, but I do know that it is relatively highly regarded from people who have read it. Child Soldiers and Yuri, welcome back, Magical Girl Spec Ops Asuka. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Good times.
But yeah,
My God.
look at that thumbnail though. They're gonna kith.
And then they're gonna get shot.
Yep.
I'm
but yeah,
actually excited for this.
lesbian child soldiers. Let's go. I mean, what more could you ask for? I realize out of context that sentence might sound
Yeah, that's
really
pretty bad.
really bad. Please don't quote me on that. Please. But yeah, I will definitely be watching this. I think it's gonna be on Crunchyroll. The only thing I'm a little concerned about, I mean, I watched the trailer. The trailer looks fine. Like, the art and animation looks fine. The studio that's making this is called Roll 2, and look at this beautiful, all 3, 4, 5 anime that they're working on. Only 3 of which are currently out or will be out soon. So
Yeah, they don't have much experience, so I'm a little bit wondering how it's gonna go.
myself as well. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. All right, next is an anime I have not seen the first season of, so I'm hoping you have more to say about it than I do. This is Trapped in a Dating Sim, The World of Otome Games is Tough for Mobs, Season 2.
So I was gonna completely skip this. I don't give a shit about this.
You know what?
whatsoever.
I'm glad you said that, because I don't give a fuck either. I haven't seen the first season. It doesn't seem like something I'd be very interested in. So I don't care. Now, I want to say to the people who make this, I'm sure that you're doing a great job. It's like the 6th most looked forward to anime coming out. That's good. I'm happy for you. Don't dangle this Farouz carrot in front of my face like this. I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate this.
Why'd you look at that? Now I'm kind of interested, just because.
Listen, your attempt to arouse me was admirable, but ultimately fruitless. I love you, Ivaruz. You're a great voice actor, but even you being in here is not enough to make me want to watch this.
A shame. It really is a shame. Like, I didn't even watch season 1. Like, I really don't know about it and don't care about it.
I have no.
It's an isekai too. That's my slaw.
Is it an isekai or is it stuck in a video game thing?
Actually, I'm not 100%.
Because it doesn't. It does have an isekai tag. Never mind. So maybe it is. Maybe it's. I don't think it's like Sword Art Online style thing where you're trapped in a game. I think they get isekai'd into a game, and they can't get out. Whereas with Sword Art Online, you could leave.
I just read the description for the first season. He does get reincarnated into a game.
Okay. So it is an isekai. It's also a tensei.
Yeah.
Not all tensei are isekai.
But yeah, no, I don't really give a shit about this.
Me either. I'm glad we can move on to the GOAT actually being back. KyoAni is back. Not only are they back, they're back with an original. Well, not original because it's based on a novel. But they're back with something new that isn't a sequel to something they've already made. This is called. Well, I guess the official title is 20th Century Electricity Catalog. But this title they're going with is Sparks of Tomorrow, which is what I'm going to be calling it, and I think that's a lot better. Fucking steampunk and like period stuff. Let's go. Is the GOAT back?
Alex, it's KyoAni. Of course they're back. Literally, just because they're KyoAni, I'll be watching it. I don't need anything else. You just tell me KyoAni has a new anime, I'll be watching it.
I don't think there's a single thing that well, unless they did like a third or fourth season of something that I had never watched before. I don't think there's anything that KyoAni could make that I'm not like, okay, I will be there no matter what. Because it's KyoAni. KyoAni just has this decades-long reputation now for just making just absolute peak.
Masterpieces.
And this looks no different. Like the fact that it's set in the early 1900s, that it is like this sort of like I guess you would say it's like a romance light sort of thing where you got these people that are like eloping away from their families and going on this like journey to go find something. I'm here. I'm so here for this. This is like just reading the description just makes me feel like this is KyoAni's wheelhouse. They've got this. I have complete faith in this. If it turns out to be shit, I'm going to eat so much crow.
Yeah, I would be shocked. I mean, actually shocked if it turns out to be shit. Like, it's KyoAni. There's going to be at least, like, 3 things that's going to be really good. And that's, like, the minimum.
I mean, yeah, and if you look at the... I feel like I gotta sneeze. Sorry. If you watch the trailer, like, it looks really good. The art and animation looks spectacular. Like, I don't know really how to describe it. It looks almost like it was drawn on celluloid. I'm almost certain that it wasn't. But it has that old school kind of celluloid look to it that just, it pops so well. Especially in contrast to a lot of anime that are coming out today. So I'm super here for it.
Did you watch the trailer, Alex?
I did.
Okay, yeah, when I watched it, like, I didn't get the celluloid look, but I did get, like, the amount of color, the contrast of them.
I just want to say,
so goddamn good.
Y'all look at this. I'm gonna full screen this just a second. Look at those eyes. Have you ever seen eyes look more like KyoAni eyes than this? No, you have not.
KyoAni.
This right here. First of all, this is beautiful. This is peak KyoAni like eye design. I've never. Just it's.
There's not much studios or animators that can make it pop out so beautifully.
It's I love these characters. KyoAni just has this knack, this absolute knack for great character design. I should not full screen that because we're definitely going to get DMCA'd if I do that.
Yeah, don't.
But yeah, I'm so looking forward to this. You got two youngins going on a journey. One of them eloping from their parents. It's like it's ooh, the goat is back. Yeah, I will be watching.
Yeah.
I guess the only, again, could be good, could be bad thing is it's going to be airing worldwide exclusively on Netflix. So we'll have to see how that goes. Netflix, please release this weekly. Please, 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 please. I beg of you. I beg. I'm on my knees.
I'm looking forward to my goat, Sora Amamiya.
Yes. Oh, that's something I didn't even.
Again.
Yes, I didn't even mention that. Main girl is voiced by Sora Amamiya. Like, again, it's Aqua. It's fucking Aqua.
It's the goddess herself. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm super looking forward to this. Next. That was really loud. I'm sorry for screaming in everybody's ear. It is another second season of You and I Are Polar Opposites. Again, another first season I have never seen. So, Shinoda, if you got anything to say,
John,
please.
Yes, both me and John watched this. We loved the first season. It was genuinely good. Spoilers for the first season. Spoilers for the first episode of the first season.
Oh.
They get together immediately.
Oh my god, a fucking romance anime where there's no question as to whether the main two are going to get together? What? What is this, the Monogatari series?
The rest of it is exploring their relationship, their friends. Most of the what ifs are some of the communication issues that can happen in relationships, and watching their friends starting to get together. That's the fun part, and them being little shits and encouraging it.
Why the fuck haven't I watched this already? This sounds amazing.
I don't know. This was really good.
This sounds absolutely fantastic.
And like both the characters are actually interesting, and the main girl Suzuki, she is such a little Gyaru goblin.
Look at this goblin. I like this goblin already.
She has like a couple of different art styles in the anime as well. She does not run fast at all. And like everyone knows it, and it's hilarious whenever you see her run. They even make fun of it in the ED of how slow she runs.
You know, they say that you don't have to be the fastest person in your friend group. You just have to be faster than the slowest person.
The slowest one, yeah.
So Shinoda, when you and I are together, you're fucked.
Alex, you've never seen me run, have you?
No, but I have a feeling I can run longer than you can. It's not necessarily about how fast you can run. It's also about how long you can run.
There's something chasing you. It is about how fast you can run. Just saying, buddy. Just saying.
Oh, next time we get together, we'll have to compare our 40-yard sprint times.
Oh, God. All right, kids.
And see which one of us has a heart attack in the summer heat first. But no, this actually sounds really good. I should 100% get on watching this. Just the premise alone really sounds really good.
It was a genuinely fun anime, and like I'm super looking forward to. I'm actually surprised that the second season is coming so soon, honestly.
When was the first season? Was it last year?
First season was
winter 2026, really?
Yeah.
Holy, I wonder if, okay, so it was 12 episodes, and I'm assuming this next season is also 12 episodes too. It doesn't say, but I'm going to work on the assumption that it's either 12 or 13 episodes. I have a suspicion that what was originally going to happen is they were going to air together as one long season, and they needed a little extra time for the ones at the back.
Which is perfectly fine, honestly. It's perfectly fine if that's what happened, because this is super cute anime and it deserves all the love and respect. Because like, even though not like too much happens, what does happen it's super pretty to look at. Like they actually put in effort for this anime.
Yeah, I mean, these character designs remind me of something, but I cannot for the life of me think about what it reminds me of. But it reminds me of another anime that I have seen. I cannot place the name at the moment. Yeah, I hearing you talk about it and hearing like the general premise, I definitely want to check this out though.
Yeah, no, it's a fun anime.
The first season first, of course. All right, another additional season that's coming out that I will be watching, Grand Blue season 3. For those of you who haven't seen the first two seasons, for those of you who have not seen the first 2 seasons of Grand Blue, first of all, I highly recommend it, especially if you are like me, a fan of comedies. This is like kind of peak slapstick surrealist comedy, framed around like sort of beachy summer settings. That's really, it's just fun. Like none of it's taken seriously. It doesn't take itself too seriously at all. And like the comedy works because you kind of get the sense that these characters just kind of tolerate each other. They don't actually like each other. And it's got a lot of pee-pee poo-poo humor, which is, as someone with a 5-year-old mentality for my sense of humor, it really tickles my butthole. And also, the characters are all adults. They're like college-aged people. They're not like teenagers. So there's also lots of comedy that revolves around getting fucking wasted.
Okay, this sounds like it's actually pretty good.
The comedy in it.
Group.
The comedy in it, especially if you're a fan of like slapstick, surrealist, or sort of off-the-wall kind of comedy, is really, really good. If you're more into like kind of the cerebral or like the kind of comedy that makes you go, huh, haha, like this is not the kind of comedy for you. This is the kind of comedy for people with 5th grader mentalities.
I've seen clips of this. Like it seems somewhat decent, just not super for me.
It's fine. That's fine. It is the kind of comedy that I will recommend cautiously, because I know that obviously comedy and what people find funny is very, very subjective. I know that Natai watched this and he's a fan of comedies too, and he didn't like it. As much as he is also a fan of pee-pee poo-poo humor, he didn't like the first season much at all. So I mean, it's different strokes for different folks. But if you have like a 5th grader mentality when it comes to your sense of humor, like I do, you'll probably like Grand Blue. And so I will definitely be watching this, and I highly recommend anyone else who likes that kind of comedy check out the first couple seasons.
There you go.
Also, apparently this season revolves around dirty, dirty foreigners. I mean, what?
So we're gonna hear the word gaijin a lot.
Oh, yes. You hear it like 4 or 5 times in the trailer.
Excellent.
All right, another second season is coming up here. Skeleton Knight in Another World, Season 2.
Season 2. Jinx.
I already have a code.
Folks, this was actually kind of fun isekai. It wasn't the greatest, nothing to write home about, but it is a fun isekai about a guy that literally becomes a skeleton wearing armor, and he has to basically hide from everyone that he's
welcome back,
he's
Ainz.
Actually, undead. Yeah. No, really. Can
I just say,
guy, though he's not evil.
Can I just say the dragon in this like key art here on the chart looks like Veldora from Slime Tensei.
A little bit. I can see where you're coming
I like
from.
the coloration is very similar. Like the purple blue color is very similar.
Yeah, other than that, though, I don't know if it's too much like Vedora. But anyways, no, this was I don't have too much to say about it other than like it's kind of a fun isekai. It's nothing to write home about, but it's a fun watch if you want to like turn your brain off and watch something that's kind of fun. Also, one of the main girls is voiced by Ifuruz.
I saw that. Shinoda, on a scale of 1 to Bulbasaur, how much do you want to fuck this creature?
No, Ponta is cute. Ponta is absolutely
Shinoda,
precious.
so is
No.
Bulbasaur, and yet that didn't stop you.
Yeah, you're right.
Curious, very curious. Also, again, fuck you anime studios for putting Ifurus and stuff I don't want to watch. Fuck you.
This wasn't bad. I'll be honest. This really wasn't bad.
But Shinoda, by your own admission, you said it's nothing to write home about. Why would I waste my time with this?
Maybe you want some isekai that's kind of fun. I don't know, man. Don't need to take it all serious.
That's why I watch Slime Tensei.
Slime Tensei is good though.
Slime
that's the
Tensei
difference.
is, if you just want irreverent isekai, Slime Tensei is kind of goated. It's kind of hard to beat. That and Imminence and Shadow. those two together, it's like that's gonna like quench any thirst you have for irreverent, funny isekai with quirky characters.
It's gonna be the best. Also, I didn't realize it. Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
The studio for this is
Aura.
a new studio. Yeah,
Aura
Aura
Studio.
Story.
Aura, kill yourself.
Because the previous studio was Studio Kai. I remember when they did this.
And for anyone that's going to
back in
report me
22.
for saying that, for legal purposes, that was a joke. I was referencing the very popular anime Freerun. Sorry.
I'm a little bit sad you had to actually say that because I know that's a fact.
YouTube, please don't. Please.
YouTube Sama, please.
It was a joke. It was a joke. I don't actually want anyone to off themselves.
But yeah, the previous first season was actually done by Studio Kai, and the new studio is called Aura Studio. So I don't know what's up with that 100%. That's interesting, shall I say.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know. Maybe the production committee just wanted to go with a new studio.
It's the same director, if nothing else.
I wonder. Then I'm kind of wondering if the studio was founded by people who used to work at the other studio, and they all just moved over here to make the second second season of this. And it's just
Same
their first
director,
their
same
first foray.
Original character design. It might have. This might.
Well,
be,
I mean, the character
split.
designer and story is probably going to be the same because it's referencing the same source material.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's an interesting question. I always am a little leery when any anime switches production studios like from season to season because sometimes that can be a good thing, sometimes it can be a bad thing.
And sometimes it can be a very bad thing.
And sometimes it can be disastrous. And sometimes the same studio can keep making the same stuff, and then they completely fuck up the third season of Index, and you wonder why did you even bother making the third season? And you want to actually like firebomb the studio? No, you don't actually want to do that because that would be very, very bad. Don't do that. And like you ask yourself,
go.
how did you fuck up literally the best story arc in the whole goddamn light novel? You absolute fucking cretins. This is your bread and butter. This is what people know you for. You are the fucking Raildeck Studio, JC Staff. What the fuck is your problem?
You go from, oh, we're in World War III now, to, oh, we're in Russia now, to,
Bro,
oh, we're fighting heaven now.
Bro, it was handled about as well as the second season of Promised Neverland, okay? That's all I got to fucking say.
I know, Alex. I watched it. It was
Actually, that's
it was
unfair to
something.
the Promised Neverland season 2, because as bad as that was, at least it did wrap up the story. Poorly. It wrapped up the story very poorly, but it did wrap up the story. This, what JC Staff did to Index Season 3 is an affront to God. I don't... No. I'm
You
sorry.
take it out back behind the shed and shoot it. It would have been a mercy in comparison.
Yeah, it would be. Anyway, that rant aside, I cannot believe this is as far down on the list as it is. Is the goat actually washed? We are getting
These kids don't know.
These literal like TikTok fucking brain rotted children do not know greatness when they see it. So Science Saru of all fucking studios, which I never thought would actually do this, is giving us a reboot, a remake of Ghost in the Shell, or they're calling it The Ghost in the Shell. This, for those who are unaware, there's like 7 different adaptations of Ghost in the Shell now, and it's fascinating to watch. And every director, every creator, every studio that's ever worked on a Ghost in the Shell anime project has tackled it in various different ways. The cool thing about this, and I applaud Science Saru for doing this, is that it is going to be a not necessarily one-to-one, but much more direct adaptation of the original manga than any other adaptation that we've ever gotten. Do you know what this means? This means there will be lesbianism in this anime.
God, I'm so excited. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, hold on, this looks a lot like the manga. I compared it, and I was like,
it does.
This really looks like the manga.
Yeah, Science Saru has gone with a very manga aesthetic, like the original manga aesthetic for the character designs, and I could not be happier because I love that era of like manga character designs, like late 80s through like the early to mid 90s. There's something about the character designs back then. I don't know what it is, but I love those aesthetics. From one shot from the trailer, we are getting the Lesbian Lex. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We are. There is a scene in the original manga where the major bangs a woman. So yes, we are getting that. Can I just say, it's Pride Month. Can we not be happy for the major finally getting fucking laid on screen?
Congratulations, Major. Do us proud. And
yes.
do her good.
I mean, for those who have read the manga, obviously you know what to expect. Go if this is your first experience with Ghost in the Shell, go watch it. You don't have to watch any of the other stuff, because obviously this is in a different continuity. It's definitely, if you go in expecting it to be like a standalone complex, as great as that is, I'm gonna be the first to tell you that I love Standalone Complex. It's one of my favorite anime series ever. It's not going to be like that. These characters are going to look different. They're going to act different. They're going to sound very different. On that note, there was one thing about this that I was kind of disappointed to hear. And I mentioned this in our Discord server a couple of days ago, so I'm going to bring this in here. The English dub voice cast has been announced for this anime. And we don't talk about the English dubs on these previews very often, but I wanted to bring it up specifically because having watched Ghost in the Shell for as long as I have, the anime adaptations, I have gotten so used to watching the English dub of this because the English dub has always been really, really good. And for 30 years now, more or less, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn has been the voice of the Major in English. She is not in this one, in the English dub at least. So this is the English cast that has been announced thus far by Science, well, I guess the production committee behind the English dub. I said this in our Discord server, I'm going to say it again here. This is not to throw shade at any of these voice actors. I'm sure they will do a fine job. The person voicing Togusa is the current voice for Leon Kennedy in the Resident Evil franchise. Lizzie Freeman is on here too. I mean, fantastic operator. Susie Young is a great voice actor. It's going to be difficult for me watching this in English because I do want to watch this in English so I can compare all the old English dubs to this. It's going to be really, really difficult hearing someone who isn't Mary Elizabeth McGlynn voicing the Major.
It's going to be shocking, but I wonder if it's been time for something new. I mean, this is going to be a whole new aspect of Ghost in the Shell. It's going to be done different. Story's going to be a little bit different. Obviously, animation is very different. So I think the whole aspect of why not new voices as well, I kind of feel is fair.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm totally against it, but man, I do wonder what led to this, because I wonder if any of the original I mean, one of them is dead, so they couldn't have reprised their role anyway, unfortunately. But most of them are either still alive or well, all of them except one is still alive, and most of them are still at least somewhat active in like the dubbing scene. Maybe not as voice actors anymore, but more behind the scenes kind of stuff. Like Mary Elizabeth McGlynn doesn't do a whole lot of voice acting work anymore. She works mostly as an ADR director or as an audio editor behind the scenes. But even a few years ago when they did the 2049 anime, like she came back for that English dub to do the voice again. So I mean, it's sad that these voices that I grew up with aren't gonna be back to do it, but I do look forward to hearing this English dub and seeing how well these voice actors do. Again, not to throw shade at any of these people, it's just for 30 years now I've gotten used to hearing the same people in these roles, and it's not going to be the same people.
I think you said a lot of what needs to be said. So what I'll say is I'm looking forward to this coming out, and I'm looking forward to seeing my friend John cosplay as the Major again, because his cosplay of the Major is fan-freaking-tastic, and I wonder if they'll adapt his cosplay to the visuals of this one. It'll be interesting to see.
Well, you know what's funny about that? I actually saw someone bring this up on social media a couple of days ago. So, in the original manga, one of like I don't know if you'd call it a highlight, but definitely a kind of a signature is that unlike a lot of other manga or anime, the Major wears a lot of different kinds of outfits throughout it. So for cosplayers, they're about to hit a fucking treasure trove. Especially if in this anime adaptation, they show off a lot of her different outfits that she wears throughout the course of the manga. So for those of you out there who are cosplayers, get ready, because you're about to have a character that you can put a lot of different stuff on. But at the end of the day,
really good.
At the end of the day, it's still Ghost in the Shell. It's still that great cyberpunk story. And I'm really excited that a lot of younger people who have never had any kind of interaction with this franchise, with this story, are finally going to be able to experience it. And from all accounts, with what Science Sorrow has done with the trailers and stuff that they've showed off, like it looks like they're doing a great job. The animation looks crisp. The character designs look ripped straight out of the manga. I'm super looking forward to this. I'm just shocked that it's so far down on the list.
God, Alex, I didn't even think about that. This is going to be a lot of the youngings' first time with Ghost in the Shell. God,
yeah.
that's a weird thing to think about. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, this looks really good. I'm very much looking forward to it. This is going to be really good. On top of already a fantastic anime season. Freaking Ghost in the Shell. Holy shit, man.
Yeah. And I think when this was first announced, no one was expecting it.
No, it kind of came out of left field, so that's what makes it even better.
All right. Next, we have another second season for a show I have not watched. Clevitus?
I didn't watch this earlier. I saw a lot of people talk about it when it was airing. Good for them. I don't know what this is about at all. I didn't even watch the trailer for this because I haven't watched the first season. I don't know.
I've got nothing to say. Moving on.
Yeah, like I hope it's good. I hope y'all enjoy it. Like I'm sure it'll be good if first season is anything to go by.
His uniforms look very militaristic. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Next, we have a second season of an anime that I have been told multiple times that I should fucking watch, and I haven't. It is From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman Season 2.
Yes.
AKA Rudy's dad gets into another anime.
Genuinely. He
This
does
dude,
look like Paul.
This dude looks... Hold on. I gotta... Okay, that is muted. This dude looks like fucking Paul. It just... He got a little gray hair there. He's a little tousled on the side, but otherwise looks a lot like Paul from Mushoku Tensei.
Even absolutely fantastic swordsman too.
Yeah. Also,
no,
even the
seriously.
outfit that he wears doesn't even look like it would be out of place. I mean, come on, show me the outfit, you motherfucker. The outfit he wears looks like it would not be out of place in the Mushoku Tensei universe.
No, it looks very much standard.
I don't want to spoil it. Is it actually Paul?
No, it's not.
Because that would be a hell of a thing. That'd be a hell of a spinoff.
That'd be funny as shit. But no. No, this first season when we watched it, we didn't expect much out of it. It looked very generic, I'll be honest. But when we did actually watch it, no, it turned out to be much higher quality than any of us thought, and we actually rather enjoyed it. So I'm actually really looking forward to second season and seeing where the story goes. I'm surprised we're getting second season so soon as well. Like it hasn't been
Oh wow.
that long.
The first season was last year, last spring.
Oh yeah, no, so it hasn't been that long. Yeah,
No, I was gonna
I'm
make an
surprised-
isekai joke. I mean, imagine getting isekai in an isekai.
no, it's not isekai. It's straight up just takes place in that world. It's just
Yeah. I've been told that it's not like it may look like an isekai, but it is not an actual isekai. Although you could imagine this kind of a setup being an isekai setup.
easily, but it's not. And the funny thing is the main character is a little bit of an older guy. He's like in his late 20s, 30s. No, I think he's in his 30s.
An old guy in his 30s? Fuck you, Chinoda. We're in our 30s.
We are in our 30s. Hey, I'm still in my early 30s. Thank you very much. Anyway, no, it's about him. Old man bladder. But no, this so the story is about him as he's teaching all these kids to become swordsmen, and every one of them gets taught by him, and they go on to become like some either super good or super famous swordsmen, like highest of the adventure guilds, like S rank people, all that. They work in castles. They're the knights of the nobility, like super high rank people, and all of them are like, yeah, we respect our sensei so damn much because he is the best. We can't ever truly beat him if we went on a real one-to-one, which is funny because his training standard is you're not graduating until you can beat me in a sword fight, and like so all of them have technically beat him in a sword fight, but all of them have said no, if he were fighting us for real, we would not win.
Chinoda, I gotta ask you something. I've been watching anime a long time.
Yes, you have.
And I've gotten to notice that, I get the sense of certain things based on how characters look. I'm looking at this character right here. Big titties. Like, look at that cleavage. Holy shit. That stare, the bangs, the red hair, the ponytail, the whatever you want to call this shit on the side.
Alex, calm down.
No. This looks like a hidden tsundere. Am I right?
Not.
Because you have to, Shinoda, you've been watching anime a long time too. You have to agree with me. This looks like a textbook tsundere.
She has the tells.
I just wanted to know if I was right because, man, I could clock this shit a mile away.
God, it's been a while. She's not the tsundere.
White hair? White hair? Definitely tsundere.
Yep, there you go. Her I remember.
And her name is Citrus.
Like,
wow.
That's tsundere. If I remember right. It has been entire. Don't expect me to remember 100%. But yeah, no, fun anime, genuinely worth it. Go back and watch the first season, then watch the second season. It's actually good. Like, I shit you not, it's actually good.
She got that Ojo-sama look. Oh! Also, voiced by Chiwa Saito. It's literally fucking Hitagi from the Monogatari series.
Oh, hey, nice.
Nice. Yeah, I've been told by both you and John and a couple of other people that I would probably really enjoy this this anime.
Yeah, it's not bullshit.
It's not an isekai.
Out of my ass nowhere. It's not. I am the best of the best. I can just. I take it easy. No, like this guy has worked for where he gets, and like he is one of the best. He doesn't get away damage free. He definitely get busted up. But like you root for him when he fights.
Okay. I'll have to check it out at some point. I don't know when that'll be, but I will definitely check out the first season at some point.
All right.
Moving on
Alex.
to this. Oh my! This is another one that people keep telling me to check out, and I have not. And this is like the fucking third season of it, and I'm still haven't checked it out. It is the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You.
I haven't watched this yet either. I've been meaning to. It's literally on my watch list. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
So I think the reason that people tell me to watch it is, well, a couple of reasons. One is because I guess it's ostensibly a romance, but also it's got a lot of comedy in it, allegedly. I don't know. I guess the question I have is for people out there who have watched it, right? For those of you out here who have watched it, and especially those people who keep trying to get me to watch this, please, I need to know why do so many people like this? Why is it worth my time in particular? Because, like, the amount of people that glaze this show, if I watch it and I don't like it, I'm going to be very mad at you all. Like, irrationally so. Because, like, the only thing I see when I look at this, like, granted, I'm judging a book by its cover, but it's the only thing I have to go off of. I see something that's very much like a fantasy type thing where a guy who is loved by a lot of different kinds of women, basically someone who has their pick of the litter. And maybe there's more to it than that. I genuinely do not know. I'll have to watch it to figure that out. But first of all, the idea that 100 people would ever love one person, in a romantic sense, I mean, is wild to me.
I know the premise is ridiculous. I don't particularly care for it, and I feel like having apparently 100 girlfriends, which means 100 plus characters in this single anime, that's a lot.
I do know the one thing that
I want to get into that.
The one thing the anime and the manga that it's based off of is really, really famous for is this monologue that the main character goes on, and like there's literally in the manga there's a page where it's just him in the middle and the speech bubble is just the rest of the page. The rest of the page is just speech bubble that surrounds him. I know that's what it's famous for, and they did that I think in the second season of the anime. And so people were like, "Oh my god, they actually did the whole monologue and they did it exactly like it is in the manga." That's literally all I know.
which is nice. I don't know how much I care for it.
I don't know. Eventually, I will at least give the first season a try, I think, because of how many people glaze the fuck out of this anime. But moving on to something that isn't a new season of something. Black Torch. Did you watch the trailer for this?
I didn't get around to it. Like it was around like this time I stopped watching trailers because I'm like, I don't have time for this. I did read the description though. This is so goddamn Chunibyo. Oh my god.
Bro, watch the trailer and you'll see that it and listen to the music that's in it. It's got this new metal shit going on in the background. It's like it's
I love new metal.
It's so edgy. It's trying to be so fucking edgy. But yeah.
Oh, I got to the new metal. Alex, I'm watching this. I'm gonna be watching this. This is hype.
This is so
fucking
edgy.
Junie. I love it. My god.
I mean, I like it for that aspect of it too.
Let's fucking go.
I like it for that aspect too. I mean, I love Chunibyo characters so much. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this or not. I might give this like a 3-episode rule kind of thing. It looks good, like the action animation and stuff. It looks good, and the fact that he can talk to animals is like, oh my god, it's Dr. Dolittle. Hey, welcome back. But like it looks fine from a technical standpoint. I'm just not sure how much this story will resonate with me personally. And it just seems if it's just being edgy for the sake of being like cool or whatever, I guess I can take that. But like if it's trying to be edgy and then playing that off as like, oh, look how deep this person is, it's like I don't care. I don't care.
I'll be honest, this looks like a fun anime. I want to watch it just for that. And it's got some cool concept characters that I can see.
I guess.
I'm actually into it.
I guess. I'm very 50-50 on this from what I saw on it. But I am kind of a sucker for urban fantasy, which this seems like it's definitely going to be. So maybe that'll be enough for me. I don't know. I need to take a quick...
I'll be watching it.
I need to take a quick sip of water.
All right. While you do that,
Next
by Cloverworks. Folks, I have no idea what this is. This
is the Elusive Samurai Season 2. So another anime. Another anime where I have been told over and over and over again, watch it. You will love it. It's that period shit that you love, and it is great. And I'm sure it is. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, unfortunately.
I actually have watched it, only the first episode, though. What I did watch, holy shit, it was fantastic. Extremely well done. I genuinely enjoyed what I watched. I just didn't get around to watching the rest of it just because I got busy with other shows and stuff. But I have been planning on going back to watching the rest of it because it was good, what I did watch.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch this. I think what I will do is maybe do a watch party for the first season so I can catch up on it sometime soon. Because this seems like something I would absolutely adore. And it's very highly regarded in terms of like its first season. And again, kind of like, what was it? Apothecary Diaries kind of came out of nowhere. The season that its anime adaptation did air, which was back in 2024, summer of 2024. It's only 12 episodes. Yeah, it's only 12 episodes. There's really no excuse for why I haven't watched this yet.
Yeah, we've been busy with so many things. It's not... I don't think it's like... It's a... Wow, you need to watch it immediately, but I think it is one of those we do actually need to get around to watching it eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had more to say about this. I'm sure if I watch the first season and enjoy it, I'll definitely be watching this. I need to sit down and watch the first season.
Yeah. Shall we move on?
Yes. Next is whatever this is. The Exalted. Oh, it's Gohan's. We are about to witness peak.
No, it is Exiled, not Exalted.
Oh, exiled. The exiled heavy knight knows how to game the system. That doesn't matter. It could be exiled, exalted. Does not matter. What it is it's made by Gohans. And so you know what that means. You know what that means. We are in for some peak cringe animation.
God, I am scared.
No, so I watched the trailer for this last night. I want to. So one of the things that for those of you who don't know, one of the things that Gohans is so known for is their horrendous 3D CGI stuff first and foremost, but also they have this tendency to block and frame shots with really weird POV stuff and then just completely fuck up the proportions on the characters. And there's a shot in this trailer which exemplifies that. Like this is how all this is how all Gohan's trailers start out, by the way. So you'll see this shot of characters and it looks fine. Like this looks fine. This is fine. And then you'll get to, like, you know, close up on the face. Again, very stylized, but generally fine. This is not the best, but fine. I want to see if I can find that spot where they do the really
it comes
weird,
up very soon. I'm
really
watching
weird
it now.
POV thing.
It's about to come up.
Okay, so there's a really weird. This. What the fuck? What is this?
It's as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, that's Gohan's.
What is this POV? What the fuck is this shot blocking? What are these proportions? Why is his hand not connected to the sword? That there actually may be a legitimate reason for that. I don't know. It's like I don't. Why does Gohans do this? Like, oh man, I feel like this is gonna sound really mean, and I do not mean to insult anyone who may be watching. But the people who run Gohan's autistic, I gotta know.
Alex. Christ
I feel like it's a studio run by Christians. Like, what the hell?
Oh my God, Alex! Holy shit, that's offensive. Chill out.
That is actually. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. But like, what is this? What is this shot?
It's very particular shots they do. Most of the time, it doesn't work out. In this, because it's not a completely 3D CG looking anime, it might work.
Like that's the thing. That's the thing. Like if you look at just this frame right here, the background I think is only partially 3D CG. Like I think this stuff back here might be hand drawn, but this stuff up here I think is 3D. These like lighting effects are definitely 3D CG. And then like I don't know what the fuck this character is. I don't know if it's actually hand-drawn or if it's 3D CG and their program just sucks. I don't know. But it's really weird. Also, I hate to say this because I hate to accuse anyone that makes art of this without any proof. But man, some of these patterns on the back wall look maybe AI generated. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be
I don't know. I'd have to like really dig into it, and I don't feel like doing that. But yeah, this is Gohan's. This is like their MO. For those who are unaware, like look at they made Momentary Lily last year. That show really sucked.
So bad, genuinely bad.
Oh, and this one, the glasses one, that was heinous. Which is sad because
absolutely hate it, but I didn't love it.
Well, it's bad because the manga that it's based on, from what I understand, is actually a pretty good manga. The anime adaptation is shit.
Yeah, it wasn't that great, and it's weird too. This anime.
Oh no! Look at this! What is this? Oh my god!
Yeah, no, it was what? Oh, I remember this. Yeah, it was not great.
Gohan's the gift that keeps on giving.
The actual anime itself looked better. I'll say that.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean, from what I was told by people who did actually watch it, some of the animation did not look anywhere near as bad in the finished product as it did in the trailers. Which, again, why? The trailer is trying to sell your product, not drive people away.
Yeah, interesting choices they've done. I'll say this: it's interesting watching this studio go from making K Return of Kings and all that to all these different animes and like shifting their art style and studio style and such. It's been a interesting watch. I'll say.
Yeah, it's definitely been interesting. I almost feel like Gohan's might be a money laundering scheme at this point, because like, how does the studio keep getting fucking production committees to get them jobs or get them work? But yeah, I think it's a bad thing when your anime studio, like, their signature is really weird poses or blocked shots in 3D CG like style. Like, that's not a
really
great thing.
badly done 3D CG at that.
Yeah, like half rendered.
Alex, I have to use the restroom, so I will be back.
All right. Well, I will move on to the next one. I don't know if you can hear me while you're in the bathroom, but I'm gonna move on to the next one while Shinoda is gone. So this one is called A Witch's Life, or excuse me, A Witch in Mongolia. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. The name, Jadugar. I don't know. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I'm sorry. I'm white. Okay. Now that that's over with, I watched the trailer for this, and look at all these tags too. Like, there's so much here that's like, okay, cool. I can get behind this. It seems like it's going to be more of a period sort of drama, with maybe a little bit of comedy thrown in as well, if the trailer is enough to go on. Time to summon a demon. I mean, I hope not. Shinoda might be summoning a demon in the toilet. Who knows? Also, you know, I'd like to say the fucker made fun of me about having an old man bladder. Who's in the bathroom now? Curious. I guess I'm not the only one that has an old man bladder. But yeah, basically, from what I can tell, the story is about an orphan girl that moves into this place where she's surrounded by scholars, and she wants to like learn the skills and knowledge of someone that she comes to admire, and that seems to be a large portion of what the story is going to center around, with like a backdrop being war and invasion and stuff of that nature. I mean, and judging by the tags, there's also going to be like a lot of politics involved. So I kind of am here for this. It's also being done by Science Saru, this who also this season is doing the Ghost in the Shell reboot, remake, whatever you want to call that. So I mean, Science Saru is like cooking, I guess, this season. Other than that, I don't know what to expect from this. One thing that kind of has me worried is that it is based on a manga that is apparently on hiatus, which that's sometimes not a great thing. So, but yeah, I love me some period dramas. This seems like it's what it's going to be with the sort of war story going on in the background. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this. I will say the anime, judging by the trailer, has some very interesting character designs and art style behind it, which is something that Science Saru is kind of well known for. So yeah, I think it's cool. Also, the chief director is Naoko Yamada, who has done a lot of work on some anime that I absolutely adore. She's done a lot of stuff at KyoAni. And I mean, you can see, like, she's been the director. She was the director of K-On! She was the director of Tamako Market, which is also really, really good. She was the key animator for several different KyoAni projects. So, I mean, I have some high hopes for this. It's got some talented people behind it. I don't know how much longer Shinoda is going to be but I guess I can move on as well. We already talked about the chain smoking cat one. Actually, no, I will wait because I don't want to keep going on without him here. Also, I think we're getting close to the end of the things we wanted to talk about anyway, so we will wait patiently for him to get back. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you happen to be. And I also hope if you're not having a great day, if you're here, whether you're here right now or you're here later, after this video has been published and it's the VOD, I hope that we're able to make your time, your day, just a little bit better. Also, while we're waiting, I will remind everyone to like this stream if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more. It really, really does help us out. It helps us get seen by more and more people. We also have memberships turned on, so if you'd like to become a member, it is a grand total of $1.99 a month, I believe. I think I just changed the price not too long ago, so I think it's $2 a month. And you get to support us that way if you want to. And you get a special role in our Discord server when you do that. You also get access to some Anime Club After Dark emotes that you can use all over YouTube in YouTube chat. We'll have to work on actually building out what our memberships offer, because right now there's just not a lot that it offers that isn't just very superficial. But I also don't think we have quite the following to do members only streams either. So if anyone has any suggestions for stuff we could offer for channel members going forward, please let me and everyone else know. We have a suggestions box in our Discord server. At least I think we do. Maybe I deleted that. Who knows? No, we still have the suggestion box in there. So it's somewhere you can place any suggestions you have for future streams, for for watch parties, for membership offers, for whatever, what have you.
I have returned.
Oh, thank God! I was running out of things to vamp about. I went over the other Science Sorrow one, the witch in Mongolia. Jaduger. I don't know how you're actually supposed to say that, but yeah, I went over that, and I was gonna wait to move on to the next thing while you got back, because I didn't want to get too far ahead without you, because I know we're getting to the end. We're getting to the end of the stuff on this list that we definitely wanted to talk about.
Yeah, real quick, I'll just say Jaduger visually looks interesting, so I'm somewhat curious just because of the looks alone.
Yeah,
the story seems fine.
I also mentioned that it's directed by Naoki Yamada, who has done a lot of stuff at KyoAni. She was the director of K-On!, of Tamako Market. She was a key animator for a lot of different KyoAni projects over the years. So it's interesting to see her working with a different studio.
You don't have to say anything else.
Yeah.
All right.
Naoki Yamada does great work. I did say one thing that I was kind of leery on is the fact that it's based on a manga that's on hiatus.
Ooh, that's...
Now, I don't know what the hiatus is, because I don't know anything about the manga, so it could be for a legitimate reason, like the author is sick or something. But that does make me a little leery. But anyway, moving on. What is this? Young ladies don't play fighting games.
I read it. I read the description, and then I watched the trailer.
You know what it just seems like? The thing that kind of struck me as, I won't say odd, but interesting, is that if you watch the trailer, which we're going to watch the first little bit here. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh. Street Fighter!
Yeah. I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But...
The whole anime just, I don't think it was actually done that way, because it's based on a manga that's releasing, and maybe the manga is that way too. I don't know. But it almost seems like a marketing thing for Street Fighter. Because like they're in the anime, so the anime revolves around a girl who goes to like an all girls school that's all like refined and tootsie fruitsy and elegant high society stuff. But she's also like this huge fighting game enthusiast. And so, like, it's sort of a contrast with her and the other girls at the school. But the funny thing is, like, as much as this looks like an anime, all of the like fighting game stuff, which apparently is all going to be about Street Fighter, which I know is huge in Asia, but when they go and show the footage of the game she's playing, it's literally like captured footage from a Street Fighter game, which is a wild contrast to the rest of the anime's style.
Yeah, I thought it looked interesting just because of that, but I'm like, I don't even care for fighters like that, so
I'm not a big
I'll be
fighting
honest,
game
this
guy.
this just doesn't look like it for me.
I mean, I guess it could be interesting in the fact it's like sort of a fish out of water in a sense, because from what it looks like in the trailer and reading through the synopsis, it's basically this one girl who really likes fighting games, like teaching all these other high society girls to like enjoy sort of tomboyish, something that's kind of seemed like a tomboyish thing. That could be interesting, but overall, I'm not. I don't care. Although there is a Yuri tag, so maybe these girls are getting it on, and that would be cool. Because gay girls, yes. That's all I got to say about that.
Gay girl gamers, that's why you're interested.
Putting the gay in gamers, baby. All right, next is Hell Mode, which is also a gaming thing. What is the actual title? Hell Mode, the hardcore gamer dominates in another world with garbage balancing. That's got to be a light novel.
I actually watched season 1 of this. Didn't look the absolute best, but the story was actually somewhat interesting. Guy actually has to work for what he gets. He doesn't just get it off rip. And it was somewhat of a fun watch because of that.
This is an isekai, right?
Yes, it is.
Isekai creators try not to make Kirito challenge impossible. This is just baby Kirito. What the fuck?
It's not. Chill out.
What the fuck? I know that dark hair in Japan is very
Alex.
natural. But my god, they don't all have to look like Kirito, okay?
Never beating the allegations.
These fuckers are these motherfuckers who create these isekai novels and manga are never beating we are definitely trying not to copy the character designs of Sword Art Online allegations.
Oh lord. But yeah, the first season was actually this year, so the fact that we're getting the second season so goddamn soon is pretty cool for me.
Every time I see this, especially when did this come out? Hold on. It was this winter, back in January. Every time I'm seeing this now, I'm just thinking, man, this was originally supposed to air as like a 24 episode show, but they didn't have like the last 5 or 6 finished, and so they just split it into 2 cores and called it a second season.
It might have. They might have done that. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like that's an actual possibility with this one. I mean,
the fact that it's happened with a couple of different things that are airing this season, and this is not also a brand new thing. Like, it's happened a few times over the last few years. I feel like that's kind of what happens, is the intent at the beginning is to release it as like a 24 or around 24 episode like full first season, like airing consecutively over 2 cores, and then by the time it's time to release it, like, man, we need more time, and so it's like, okay, we'll wait a season or 2, and then we'll broadcast the last 12 episodes as like the second season. That's what it always feels like to me.
And you might be right. You 100% might be right. I can't 100% say for certain, but it might be. It's a decent watch. So the summons are like in 3D CG, and it does not look good.
Oh,
But like
wait a minute.
otherwise,
Is this the one with the fucking weird 3D CG dragons from a couple of seasons ago?
dragons.
Or am I thinking of something?
No.
I may be thinking of something completely different.
No,
There was an
no, I
anime,
think-
and it may even be older than that, but there was an anime that aired within the last year or so that I remember that people were kind of like looking forward to, and then there's a scene where the dragons are so badly animated, like it looks like something that someone learning 3D CG would have done.
No.
If
that's
anyone
not
knows what I'm
this.
talking about, put it in the comments or in the chat. Because I know I'm not hallucinating this. I'm not crazy.
Oh. Little bit, but not too much. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna look for it.
I mean, now I'm kind of curious, is because I know I saw this. I just cannot remember what it was called. Shall we move on? Though?
Are you? Yes. Are you talking about reincarnated as a dragon? Hatchling?
Maybe I don't know. There's so many like isekai and fantasy stuff that comes out. It all kind of melds together for me. What is this one? Oh, though I am an inept villainess. Body slapping.
Okay, so for this one and the next one, I watched the trailer. I watched the description. I'm not interested at all.
All right, we don't have to. I'll bring up the title, and that's it. Then we'll just move on. So there's that one which we don't care about, and this one which is Rich Girl Caretaker. I'm secretly the caregiver of the most popular girl in this rich kid's school. That's also a light novel title if ever I've heard one. Wow. This the character designs. Oh, heterosexual. I was gonna say it reminds me of some Yuri bait stuff, but apparently not. Heterosexual, yikes! In Pride Month, why would you even do that?
How dare they?
How dare?
How dare they?
How dare? All right. So this is the last one that I kind of looked at all. It's called Sayonara Lara.
Sayonara Lara. Huh.
Like Lara
Yeah,
Croft.
tell me about this because I haven't looked at this.
So, from what I can tell, do you remember the anime that came out? What was it? Either earlier this year or late last year? I can't remember. About the lesbian mermaid thing.
Yes, I meant to watch the rest of it.
You got
Didn't
you got
end up
busy.
managing to. Yeah, I got busy. I actually met the author for it.
I know, yeah, because
funny
they
enough.
showed off like the first episode or first 2 episodes or something at Otakon last year, right?
Yes, they did. And
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. I actually ended up talking to the author.
And
a
the
little
creator
bit, which
was there,
really
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
So from what I understand, this is kind of the same thing, except not as dark, not as drama.
Okay.
More like on the sort of romance / we're really good friends thing than like actually gay. And it's not like affectionate cousins too, I promise. Also, this is an anime original. I think this is the only anime original that we've talked about so far. This doesn't seem to be a heavy season for anime originals. I guess take that for good or bad if you want. But that is basically what it is. I don't really know what more to say about that than it seems like a bunch of women doing cool, fun things, I guess, and just being friends. It seems like it may kind of border a little bit on that Iyashike stuff, although I don't think it's going to be like totally that. And it doesn't have... The one thing that kind of gives me curious is like, I guess it does have a romance tag, so maybe it is like a full-on romance. The trailer that I watched made it seem like they were just friends who did stuff together, but maybe there is like an actual like lesbian romance that forms.
If anything, it's probably bait.
Gay mer girl. Gay, get it? Gay mer, because mermaid girl. Gotcha. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. But yeah, I don't really have too much else to say about it. I'm really surprised that there's so few anime original stuff that is coming out this season.
You're right. I don't know what's 100% up with that, but I'm not gonna complain about it.
I mean,
either.
no, I don't necessarily think it's a good or a bad thing. It's just something that I noticed. There seems to be, number one, there's a lot of sequels coming out this season, that and some remake stuff, but very little in the way of anime original stuff, which is kind of sad for me because I like watching anime original stuff.
Yeah, because you have no idea what's coming, and neither does anyone else, which is why it's interesting.
It has a tendency to be either really good or really bad. It's very infrequently that you get an anime original that's somewhere in between. Anyway, that's really all that I kind of looked through. There was one movie further down the list that I wanted to talk about. I think you wanted to talk about too, but I will defer to you if there's any other TV stuff you want us to look at.
Yes. There is gonna be a bunch of other stuff I'll be watching. Let's be very, very real. A bunch of it's gonna be Isekai Slop, which you guys know
yes.
me. I love that shit. I know
we'll
it's
be
shit.
slopping it up like Babe.
Yep, I love that stuff. Gonna be watching it. Super gonna be great. There are a couple of standout stuff that really caught my eye, and I want to actually talk about. That way we're not wasting another like good 20-30 minutes just me yapping about whatever. Going down to Otome Kaiju Caramelise.
I got you.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Purple. Yes.
Very purple and pink.
The English title is Kaiju Girl Caramelise. The premise of it is this girl suffers from an incurable illness that causes frightening changes in her poor loner body.
Whoa.
Thing is, when her starts to skip a beat irregularly, her illness makes her a goddamn kaiju.
That's Godzilla.
Yep. Nope. Lovezilla.
But for legal purposes, it's not Godzilla. That is some interesting CG there, buddy.
It is rough CG, but goddammit, the premise sounds funny as shit. The girl looks cute, and you know, Godzilla in anime. Legally,
but for legal purposes, it's not Godzilla.
It's not. Just because of like how out there, how interesting it looks, I'm looking forward to it. Just because, like, the fuck.
So basically, when this girl gets horny, she turns into a kaiju.
Kinda, yeah. Real girls do that too.
Yeah, I mean, I've been with a few who are like that. Yeah. Interesting.
Still have some scars.
Yeah. The scars on my back.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So yeah, just because of like how unique and out there the premise is, I'm just like,
it is definitely out there.
I'm here for this.
It is definitely out there. I wonder if this isn't a TV short though. Like they're like full length episodes. I wonder how you stretch this premise out into like.
I don't 100% know, but it's being done by Leiden Films, and they've done some
good stuff.
Good, they are good at what they do. I mean, friggin' hell, they did Call of the Night. Like they know what they're doing. They're good. I trust them.
That's true.
So, yeah, no, I'm good with this. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens.
That reminds me of a streamer friend. She is a kaiju streamer. I mean, hey, sometimes when you get horny, a monster comes out, and you gotta satisfy that monster.
Moving one down that row.
The row or the column?
Column, actually. Sorry.
Okay. The other Leiden
Uh,
films.
Hun- Yes, Leiden Films is busy. Hanori-san still wants to fight in the next life. Uh, Demon Demon Lord, Dark Lord, whatever. And Hero gets reincarnated. Demon Lord is a dude that just likes being a NEET. The hero is a high school girl. It's gonna be a comedy.
It's going to be
romance.
comedy romance. Rom-com slop is what it's going to be.
Yeah, it's rom-com slop. Supernatural rom-com slop.
Also, I just want to point out that this, who I'm assuming is the main girl, looks as if the creator of Bocchi the Rock had created 02 from Darling in the Franxx. Just throwing that out there.
It really looks like it, doesn't it?
It legit looks like if the creator of Bocchi the Rock had been the character designer for Darling in the Franxx and made 02.
What a weird choice.
Yeah. I don't know. I just saw that and I had to point that out.
You know, it's funny. You say that. I was just looking at the voice actor who's going to be doing her. She's voiced a lot of other pink-haired girls as well.
That's true. I mean,
I don't know what the funny coincidence behind that is.
I mean, there are some voice actors who get sort of typecast into certain tropes, like doing yanderes or kuderes, or characters like that, or the tomboys or whatever. But I very rarely have seen someone get typecast into playing characters with specific hairstyles or hair colors. Very interesting.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence. And who is... Oh, it's Lelouch.
Lelouch.
Cool.
Oh,
It
Jun
is.
Fukuyama, the main guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jun Fukuyama's had some pretty iconic roles over the years. It's also Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom.
He is. Genuinely good stuff. And he's Boxo, the GOAT.
Also Grell from Black Butler.
I love Jun. Great voice actor.
Yeah.
So another reason to look forward to this. But yeah, no, it's rom-com slop. I fucking love that shit. I eat it up. Looking forward to it.
Okay. What else?
Let's see. 1 down, 3 across. Tefida got
Okay,
Ome
that's
no
fine. We can do
Victoria.
that. I just want to say that this person is holding the sword like fucking He-Man. What the fuck? Anyway.
Wait, what?
I don't know. And this key art has the character holding the sword like He-Man.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
By your power. Or no, by the power of Grayskull. This is the one you wanted to look at.
Yeah. I saw the other one, and I just saw a girl in the Middle East and Middle Ages. I'm like, oh, that's yeah, I'll avoid that.
It's gonna be rough for you, girl.
Not that it's any different this day and age. Anyway.
Moving on.
Oh, wait. This is not the one I was going to talk about. Fuck, I lost it.
Victoria?
This was not... Yeah, no, this wasn't it. Shit. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's Studio Dean. We don't have to talk about them at all because that brings up PTSD.
Oh, is it... Studio...
I'd also like to point out, apparently there is a new Mahou Shoujo lyrical Nanoha anime coming out. This shocks me that this anime franchise is still a thing.
How does it keep going? That's my question.
Money.
Like, who the fuck is paying for it? That's the big question.
Not enough, because look how far down it is.
And yet it still keeps on printing. I genuinely don't understand who or why.
I don't either. But it's a franchise that's been around for a very long time now. What was the other one you wanted to talk about?
It was. Oh, here it is. It's all the way down on the OVA, ONA, and special
Oh,
section.
so we're not even in the TV stuff. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Which one?
It is called Heroine Seijo Lai Almeida.
Got it.
Yeah.
What's the
English?
Heroine Saint? No, I am an all works maid and proud of it.
Yeah. TLDR. Isekai girl is actually a saint in a otome game world, but she doesn't know that. She doesn't realize it. She just wants to do her work as a maid, and she's just good at everything she does. This sounds hilarious. I want to watch it just because like it sounds funny. Love otome game anime. I don't know why, I just do. Yeah, sounds like a good time.
I'm glad you have this for yourself, Chinoda. This is already out, by the way. It started releasing June 24th, which was yesterday.
Yes, so I'm very, very excited.
On Crunchyroll, apparently. All right. Apparently later this back in August, there's gonna be another ONA OVA for My Hero Academia. Cool.
Yeah, it's like the second after chapter.
Yeah.
That they're animating. Yeah. Anyway, for the TV section, that's pretty much it. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff I will be watching that I didn't bring up, but I just didn't feel the need to bring it up on here. If it becomes popular and I end up actually going to check it out, I'll bring it on in a later time.
And then obviously there's some good leftovers also airing right now. But yeah, the one movie that I wanted to talk about it's coming out allegedly in August. This is like the Sheen. This is the fifth
charm, Alex.
Sheen. This is the fifth time this week you've showed us this Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica, the final movie. Walpurgis Nacht Rising. This was originally supposed to come out like 2 years ago, I think, and then it was pushed and pushed again. We've talked about this so many times on season previews. At this point, it's become like a fucking staple to talk about it. Like, it's definitely coming out this season, guys. I promise. But yeah, I mean, I am a big fan of the original Madoka Magica. It's one of my favorite anime series ever. The movies are kinda a hit or miss. I like most of them. This is supposed to be like the final one. Really, all I got to say is, my God, can this please come out finally? We've been fucking waiting. It's been 87 years.
I am interested to see if it actually airs this time. I don't know if it will or not.
I mean, let my girls free. I want to see how this ends. I want to the Rebellion movies. Like, I really want to see how it ends, because like, man, we've been waiting so long for this. When was the last movie came out in 2013?
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
20. I will repeat that. October 26th of 2013. I was 23 years old when the fucking last movie came out. It's been over a decade.
I was barely out of high school. God.
I was in my last semester. No. Last 2 semesters of college. What the fuck?
I remember how big Madoka was on Tumblr back in those days.
Bro.
God.
These kids don't know what good Mahou Shoujo is anymore. Like, I don't know what to say at this point. Like, I mean, really, at this point, the only thing I can say is the series really has shot itself in the foot by delaying this for as long as it has been. because like no one cares anymore. I care because it's Madoka, and I'm going to. I hope this gets a release in American theaters. If it does, I will 100% be going to see it. But man, I've waited so we all have waited so long for this. Please, for the love of God, let this release.
Hasn't there been like multiple like series or whatever that have released since like the original? Because I'm pretty sure I've only seen the original series and that's it.
I mean, there is the original series, and then there's the Rebellion movies, which is this was a part of. They're essentially like the definitive version of the story of Madoka Magica. There's also
it's the Evangelion route.
Kinda, yeah. And also, I mean, they kind of started when the rebuild movies for Evangelion started coming out. So I mean, it was kind of inspired by it, I guess. I don't know if it was a direct inspiration, but it's sort of the definitive version of the story, and it definitely, the story of the Rebellion movies differs significantly after a point, much like the rebuild Evangelion movies do. So it is in like an original continuity, and there also has been a spin-off series which follows another group of characters in the same world after the events of Madoka Magica, where, I mean, spoilers, Madoka has ascended. But yeah, I mean, there is other stuff in the franchise of varying degrees of quality. But yeah, just release this fucking movie already. Jesus. I need to see how my lesbian, totally not romance, finishes. You've been edging me for over a decade, Shaft. What the fuck?
They'll probably let you down once again. Let's be real.
Listen, at this point, when it comes out, it's either going to be the greatest orgasm of my life or the most ruined orgasm of my life. It will be. I should not be saying this about characters that are in middle school. I really shouldn't.
And Alex is gonna get canceled. So good. Gonna be great.
I only think about these things after they come out of my mouth, and it's a shame because this is what has stopped me from ever attaining any kind of relevance, unfortunately. Anyway, that's what I have to say about this. What are the other movies or movie you want to talk about?
Alex, you should look at the list and not be surprised.
I mean, I'm sure you want to talk about Sword Art Online.
It's SAO, yeah. Unanswered Butterfly. This is in part because of the echoes of Aincrad Sword Art Online's game. That's actually about to come out pretty soon, or it's already out. I think it's about to come out actually. Yeah, because they just had a beta / demo, one of those two. I played it. It was actually really fun. I genuinely enjoyed it. Funny thing about SAO is, if it doesn't have Kirito like in it as the primary person, it actually turns out to be pretty damn good. Funny enough. And this, from its description, it's exactly that. This is about a whole nother party that's trying to find this person that wiped out one of their friends. And like that was before they got trapped in a death game. And then, like, apparently it turns into the death game partway through.
Isn't it tragic? Isn't it tragic that with Sword Art Online that all the stuff that doesn't involve the main character is the good stuff?
It's a bit funny, I'll say that.
Like, Gun Gale is so much better than Sword Art.
Leagues better. But yeah, no, so this looks really interesting. It's an almost 2-hour movie, so like I'm really interested. I'm sure it's CGI. Gonna be, pretty good. Yeah, but oh my god, it looks.
Oh my god! Oh. Physical copy? We don't have those anymore. What the fuck? I thought this was to take place in the future.
It looks like it actually takes place in the game.
In the game? Has there ever been, like... I know there's been a few different Sword Art Online games that have come out ever since the anime did. Has there ever been, like, an actual VR Sword Art Online game?
Not to my knowledge.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask.
If there is,
I'm gonna ask.
No.
I'm gonna ask Google and see what happens. Has there?
All right.
Ooh, it would help if I spelled it right. Been a VR game.
I don't know.
Thanks, Google. I never would have figured that out. There has been at least one, though not a full dive VR technology like in the anime. No shit.
I feel like we would have heard about that if that was a thing.
That would be like literally, I pardon the pun, but game-changing technology if that ever comes out. Although I stand by what I've said for a long time now about like full dive VR. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I mean, like technically, yes, I think maybe it could happen, but I don't think on a marketing scale it will ever be allowed to happen. At least not in a commercial sense. Just because of the potential lawsuits that could arise from something like that.
What do you mean that one bug led to someone completely spazzing out? Now they're dead.
Now, there is this thing from Reddit, which I know is like the bastion of truth, that says, why isn't there a Sword Art Online VR? Hold on. What is Google? What lie is Google AI telling me? Hold on.
Oh Jesus, Alex is about to go down a whole rabbit hole.
Okay, so it doesn't have a full VR game. What it has is VR experiences that are like marketing stuff. Apparently there was something called SAO and Chronicle Online Edition, a special officially licensed virtual reality event created by Sony. It allows players to explore the Town of Beginnings and fight the iconic Skull Reaper boss on the 75th floor. Then there's Sword Art Online VR, Lovely Honey Days. That sounds like a fucking hentai visual novel. Released for iOS and Android in Japan only, this is an official mobile VR hybrid title where you interact with Asuna in various virtual locations. Okay. So there's never been like a full VR game. That is actually surprising to me that there has not been like a VR-centered Sword Art Online game, considering that that's like a big part of the Sword Art universe.
It doesn't surprise me though, because like there really isn't that many VR devs. So
that's true. I mean, as much as people who spend like 90% of their lives in VR chat would love us to believe, it's still kind of a niche thing.
It's not kind of. It is a niche thing. Let's be
fair.
real.
I mean, it's less niche than it was, but it's still niche.
Like, it's a cool thing. It's a fun thing, but, like, it's just not for everybody.
No, not at all. Were there any other movies that you wanted to take a look at?
Not really, Alex. I think
we're at the end then.
Me. Yeah.
All right. There was no other movies that I personally wanted to look at, and I think we are good. So yeah, I think this is a good place to start. Obviously, we didn't go over everything, so for those of you who have gotten this far, first of all, thank you. We love the fact that you got this far. Let us know down below. Big shout out to the people who made it this far in our nearly 2.5 hour long diatribe of the stuff that's coming out this coming anime season. Let us know down in the comments below. What anime are you looking forward to the most coming out this summer season? What do you think is going to be the huge hits, the duds? Do you think anything that we talked about or anything we didn't talk about is going to become like a surprise hit of the season that we never expected? Let let us know down below. We love to read your comments, and join our Discord server where you can talk about this stuff all the time. I mentioned it down at the start of the show. I'll mention it again. Please join if you want to join the Anime Club After Dark community. We have lots of stuff that goes on in there. We have great conversations. We talk about currently airing anime. We do watch parties, game nights, all kinds of fun stuff. You can always be kept informed of when and where we are going live. And we also have some self-promotion channels in there if you're an artist or a writer or whatever and you want to show off the stuff that you made. Just join our community. All we ask is that you're at least 18 years of age or older, and that you pass our little verification check once you join. Other than that, I will not be streaming tomorrow night. I'm going to be back on here on Saturday. Don't know exactly what time yet, but at some point on Saturday night, or Saturday evening at the very least, I will be back continuing Mouse PI for Hire. Been really enjoying playing through that game, so we will play some more of that on Saturday. Hope you join me for that. I know, Chinoda, you've been kind of lurking around while I play that game on stream as well. Have you been enjoying it?
I have been. It's actually pretty fun. Yeah, I genuinely enjoy watching you play the game. It's a fun time. It's
a fun time, and we get into some interesting conversations during those streams. At some point, I'll have to talk to Shinoda about this because some stuff has come up. I think we were originally going to do this next week. But at some point in the very near future, Shinoda and I will also be together again on stream where we will be going over the anime from the spring season that we watched, and talking about those things we liked, things we didn't like, things that disappointed us, and things that surprised us. It'll be our spring season wrap-up. So I hope you will join us for that when we do it. Again, join... Wow. Very interesting. No, the lights just flickered here at the house. It's very interesting.
Good timing.
Good timing. But join us for that. We obviously in our Discord server, I'll let everyone know when we scheduled that for. Trying to think. Here in about an hour, I will also be in our Discord server watching USA v Turkey, the last group stage match, at least for the United States' group. And I hope you will join for that. I will be drinking something. Don't know what yet. But join for that. It'll be a fun time. Fun way to end this evening. I think that's about it. Shinoda, you got anything else before we head out?
I am about to go watch either the Supergirl movie or the new Bleach movie. I don't know yet.
I think you might be better served watching Bleach. From what I hear, the new Supergirl movie is a stinker.
I want to watch it for myself. I'll judge it for myself. I mean, I'm gonna watch both either way. Just
which one are you watching first?
Yeah, because like I don't 100% remember what times what starts. So once we end this, I need to take a look and figure out what I can what I can make it to.
All right. Well, good luck with all that. I'm sure you will let us know in the Discord server, whichever one you go see, what you thought of it. For those of you who are watching, again, thank you for joining us. Like the stream if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment down below all the stuff that you want to talk about with everything that we discussed. Check out our links, all that good stuff. And we will see you next time. Say goodnight, Shinoda.
Get ready. We got a good season of anime coming up.
Yep. And the USA is in the round of 32, baby.
Knock, knock, motherfucker. It's the United States of America, and I hear you guys got oil that isn't under my possession. So turn off the stove and return the oil to me before I have to resort to bringing democracy.
I couldn't resist going on that. Good night, everybody.